Players can disable the shields by getting close to them and destroying them. High risk, high reward. Since there's no taxes, no protection fees, you get a high return on the resources that you collect. Now there's some cross-shard and server meshing considerations that will kind of adjust this design in the future, but we'll get into that later once we're really building it. So from here, you've got the tool. So this is what we consider a surveyor. With this, we want to actually cater to everybody's playstyle, whether you're solo or in an org. With this, you've got different buildings that you can produce, from small, medium to large to XL or XL. So with the surveyor tool, you can only build the small buildings. With a vehicle, you can build small and medium-sized buildings.
That's a new car.
With the Galaxy, you can build small to large structures. And then obviously with the Pioneer, and we'll talk about some of the more expanded features that we're adding to it and later on. So, and then it's also, we're exploring what can be done in space, not just on the planet. So with the land plane, you put your tool down where you want, you launch the drone that is built into the machine, and then from there, this allows the player to access the base building and also land plane mode. In plane modes, the player can actually change the size and position of what area they want to claim, and it also shows you the cost and taxes associated with it. If it's in a taxable zone and you don't own the land, this interface will default to it. So if you own land or it's in the lawless area, it'll automatically go to base building mode. So with the overhead view of the land, you can actually place down buildings exactly where you want. You can see the resources beneath the surface, and then you can also place multiple buildings before you actually build. So you can see how it will all come together. You'll see the resources that are needed for it, and then you can also switch back and forth between different modes, which are showing off the resource network and how you link basically power generators to consumers. And then the player can move or deconstruct existing buildings right now with no charge. Fabrication. Yeah. So when you basically build these buildings, they don't come with any furnishings. And if you didn't bring any with you, then you want to build a fabricator. So depending on what you want to build, there's different sizes of them that support buildings from decorations, armor, weapons, components, and even ships. You need blueprints, resources to craft what you want. Everything fabricated is produced from it produces a physicalized entity. Stats and quality will depend on the quality of the materials that
sell ships to manufacture for like replacements.
Once you've done that and you built your decorations, now you can actually fill the room the way that you want to fill it. So furnishings can be purchased at different locations, or they can actually be fabricated. You can do that via first person or in dedicated mode in the surveyor's tool.
Yeah.
With that, you've got different types of buildings. So you've got utility style, which would be garages, freight elevators, landing pads, storefronts. And then you've got extractors. So with extractors, we want to make sure that nothing in regards to resource gathering is fully automated. A level of player engagement is always needed. So as Nick talked about before, there are different types of commodities, radioactive, perishable, etc. What you'll be doing is pulling out full containers, then from there be repairing, or there's wear and tear associated with it, or even misfires like you saw in Thorsten's talk and Guillermo's talk yesterday. There's also upgrade paths for making them more efficient or resilient. Power generators. So with different types of power generators, there'll be some that are more cost effective as well as effective in different areas. Solar panels will not always work in the darkness. Fuel generators will need to be filled up every now and then, and then batteries to store excess power. Then you've got producers. So things that will require the players to combine different resources to produce new items. And then you've got defense. So anti-air, anti-personnel, and then shield generators. Yeah. And then the big one. We start development.
Starts development in Q1 2024. Nice.
Thank you all. Thank you for coming. Wonderful to see you.
Roberts. Going back. Come on, close us out with something big. It'll probably be a while until we get it, but it looks good.
I hope you've enjoyed everything you've seen in these last 2 days. We were really excited to show you the
Yeah.
We've sort of seen some online comments about, okay, well that's very cool, but when are we going to get it in the game? But one of the real reasons why we wanted to show you this CitizenCon is because we've hit an inflection point on a lot of the features, as in they're either finished or they're in polishing stage, which is why we're showing them. So everything that we've been showing you here at CitizenCon is our intention, not making 100% promise, just so everyone remembers that, to get them into Star Citizen through next year. So it's not going to be gated on having to be after Squadron 42. So we're planning over the next, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 of next year. Hopefully everything that we've shown you, you will have in your hands playing inside Star Citizen.
Oh, he says everything that we've shown today will get by the end of next year.
It's very gratifying for the team and myself to finally be able to show you a lot of this. One of the advantages of being able to go and iterate on these features in Squadron was that we were able to do it without having to release every 3 months and make sure the old system worked while the new system was working, so we could actually really polish the features, which I hope you could see when we showed you the updated UI stuff, the updated FPS stuff, the updated flight stuff, the character stuff, which is something we're very proud of, because this is, after all, an MMO. You want to have as much freedom to create the character you want to create. So, as you may have guessed, and Brian Chambers may have let slip a bit earlier, we are feature complete on Squadron 42.
Hell yeah!
You will not get a release date from me today because, first of all, you always get very angry at me when I give dates. It will be when I know that we're fully about ready to print the Gold Masters, but it won't be just yet. But we prepared, the Squadron 42 team prepared a small video for you, maybe live. And what the gameplay looks and feels like. So let's roll that.
Getting a faint contact on bearing 287 to pick that up.
Yeah, got it.
proximity sensors on the other side of the jump got tweaked.
Where does a magnetic clan now live with?
I guess that last fight didn't scare them off quite like we all hoped it would. Honestly, we've been out here so long, I don't know what to pull for anymore. I just wanted to let you know. I'll write as soon as I can. Stay safe. Your loving son.
Never gets old, does it?
Sir.
Eddies. I used to do the same thing when I was first coming up. Post up to the flight deck whenever I could to watch the launches. Have you seen the F-8s up close?
No, sir.
That thing's a beast. Nimble, too.
12 mil-ring thrusters and 3 mains, it sure sounds like it. Sir.
Captain McLaren to the bridge. Captain McLaren to the bridge.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy again.
Yes, sir.
Keep your head up. Took me a couple times before I got in.
Thank you, sir.
Pleased to announce we have just passed the major milestone. Squadron 42 is now feature complete and has entered its polish phase. To celebrate this milestone, we've gathered some of our core leadership together to share what this means.
As Chris says, we've moved into the polish phase of Squadron 42, which means extra emphasis on ensuring things feel fun. This means focusing on the small and large elements of the game, such as dialing in combat encounters, but also looking at the feel of how you control your character or vehicle, and making sure it's immersive as possible. We've paid extra attention to how your character reacts with a ship, so that you feel like an actual pilot, whether that's firing your weapons, taking hits, or punching the afterburners to get to cover. Ship AI has also seen huge improvements, with closer engagement distances and more varied behaviors. And with our new precision targeting mode, the action has never been as close. With the aim now on polish, we've organized the project into self-sufficient strike teams, so we can focus on individual areas.
Boats? Boats? Yeah!
On those.
This allows us to bring all disciplines together with a unified vision of enhancing the gameplay by seamlessly blending polished visuals, final thematic performances,
Boat
and our
mechanic reacts to Star
ever-improving
Citizen boats.
Didn't see the boat, kid. Good, keep going.
Also dialing in gameplay features, such as the ship flight model for both atmosphere and space, which covers master modes, control surfaces, and our gold standard HUD and NFDs.
That's so, that area is insane.
Our interaction system for both the world and your character have also seen additional improvements, allowing us to hone and craft environmental puzzles unique to each location, while allowing us to tell the story of the world around you. military multi-tool is an essential piece of equipment for every pilot that integrates all attachments into a single handheld device and allows us to create really interesting challenges, including physics-based puzzles using our updated road code.
What is that up there?
Oh, did you see the change?
Unidentified vessels, this is the UEE Navy. Power down your ships and stand by for processing. Yeah, you got fucked off the coil's ass.
Our scanning, targeting, and marker system has also seen an overhaul, allowing us to highlight only the essential information that you need, such as key objectives, mission targets, and high-level scan information, while keeping your overall view as clean as possible. Tactical FPS combat and stealth, which has seen a suite of improvements, from improved looting, weapon feel and balance, realistic scopes, and smoother locomotion, alongside our new and improved FPS radar and scanner that provide you an overview of the battlefield, but at the cost of ramping up your own missions. We've also seen the introduction of our Maelstrom-powered destructible environment, which adds a layer of dynamism to the experience, alongside our improved AI, that can now have hundreds of combinations of traits that allow us to create unique, challenging combat encounters that really push your tactical awareness and skill.
Oh, this looks so good. I want to give me this game now. Give me this game now.
It's so much better than Starfield.
Review the builds regularly and call out action points in each level from start to finish on where we need to improve the gameplay. This is an incredibly rewarding stage of development for me and the team, as the ultimate vision of the game is realized, allowing us to craft an experience that we can be really proud of. One specific area they're excited to dive in is the feeling of the player interacting with the world around them. As it's a core component of Squadron and really grounds the world that you inhabit. We've made sure that any interaction in the environment is physically represented by a character animation to keep you in the moment and fully immerse you in the experience that we've created. Ultimately, this is the final phase of gameplay iteration before we fully transition into optimization and stability on the road to release.
Need your trail. This is cold. Come back. Always trips me out to see terraforming subs like this. Web tribe explaining how atmosphere processors work. Really shows how far we've come. Well, this shit.
With the transition of Squadron to polish phase, we've had the opportunity to find additional moments within the existing narrative to add subtle interactions where appropriate. It's been tremendously exciting to play through these areas and find places to augment the mood, support gameplay, and further embellish our story and characters.
So yeah, man, I can't believe it. They said I've got to wait another 2 years before I can reapply. So that's why I figured I'd get a job trying in security, because that's, you know, I can get some hours flying in the cockpit and whatnot. Can't hurt, right? Exactly.
We've also been capturing pickups for our lead female player character, as well as wildlines for our various enemies that you all will encounter throughout the game on both foot and in the cockpit. These consist of a range of responses and reactions that you as the player can trigger, which has been the culmination of efforts by the gameplay and AI teams. This means that you're going to have to tangle with some very smart and reactive bad guys to complete your mission.
Oh, that's a good element.
Yeah, here we go. What is that? Oh, is that a custom ship? No, the other one.
At the heart of this immersive adventure, you'll find cutting-edge cinematic storytelling, thoughtfully crafted to fully immerse you into your story.
We fight today! So in 40 years from now, when you're surrounded by everything and everyone you hold dear, and they ask, what did you do in the Battle of Vega? You can look them in the eye and say, I held the line. Men and women of the Second Fleet, I am proud to stand with you today. Good luck. Push your button. Nice speech. Any word from the recon team? Not yet. Let's get into decision.
Our team's taking every opportunity to push things to the next level.
Tell me you're expecting company. This is not good.
The Cine team is focused on finalizing edit log on all of our big action as well as all smaller character sequences.
I could have pulled this off at the Galactipedia.
Yeah, probably, but I think their solar mass calculations are wrong.
This is ridiculous.
How so?
We are now able to adjust our shot composition to final cameras thanks to recently crafted space vistas and level art being content complete
So
now.
much better.
It'd be nice to know how much of a shitstorm we're flying into.
More like a hellstorm, Blue. One you ain't gonna fly out of. Shut up.
Now, I hadn't seen another ship that wasn't trying to kill me in days, let alone Horner, let alone Lujan. So you can imagine my surprise.
Detailed lighting passes can be done on hero sequences so we can show our cast and convey their emotions in the best light possible. And we're making sure our cinematics are triggering as fluid as we can craft them so they form a coherent concerto with the rest of the player's narrative experience.
Mr. Wexler, this is Lieutenant Commander Colton.
Commander, hey, Julian Wexler. I'm the field manager of this little operation. Welcome aboard the Archon. What brings the Navy to this little corner of the universe?
We got you flying with Lieutenant Commander Colton. He's one of our best.
As others will share, this is the most rewarding chapter of development, which allows us to truly experience the visceral and oftentimes emotional moments that our narrative provides.
How did you handle it after Vega?
Big improvement.
Wow! It's
supposed to remember that stuff like this is supposed
beautiful.
I've never been good at dealing with problems I can't fix.
This is one that you don't have to do alone.
It's good to know.
For the animation teams, polish phase means refining the social aspects of Squadron 42 that occur between the various missions and getting the behaviors implemented across all of its chapters. Here we're dialing in the hangar to make it as immersive and believable an experience as possible.
No, this is the
Oh, they got the sport field back.
Switch off. Yeah.
I got away with words.
For example, we're launching off a space carrier, but we still ground the feel in real-world actions, refueling, repairing, and inspecting. and making sure that your next flight mission is a success. This means we're looking out for pops, hiccups, or awkward transitions, and ensuring that everything flows and looks like all the great mocap performances we've captured.
Let's ready some extra ice packs out of storage. Whenever gunners are in full rotation, you can always count on at least one of them getting hurt.
We also have you covered in everyday life. The medical staff work diligently for their patients, whether they're players or crew. We really want you to feel part of an authentic crew, an important part of the UEE Navy, in an enormous universe of people going about their everyday lives.
Let's go ahead and clear for takeoff. Ground crew, prep bay for takeoff.
Copy that.
Hangar, ready for launch.
Oh, that's so cool.
Takeoff approved, Baron 2.
I want one of the things. Our military does.
Ready and hold on as you're launched off the deck of the cat.
Baron 2, on clear for launch. Have a safe flight, Baron
2. Decide how you play the game, but to feel as if the people you interact with are in that world with you.
I would have never thought a shotgun could be so pretty. Man, this R97 is sleek as hell. Like a lot of other weapons in Gemini's arsenal, it has a higher rate of fire than most guns of its type.
Oh, that's such a clean animation to put on.
We're working to support a feel of authenticity through world traversals, running, jumping, and climbing. Interactions with objects in the environment. Solid weapon gameplay and enemy reactions. As well as combat realities, such as weapon malfunctions. Or in close encounters, the more lethal kind. Ooh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. As we continue to focus on the quality experience, we've been working closely with our art teams, and it's been exciting to see their environments come to life alongside us.
While animation and design has been populating the locations, polish phase for my teams means making huge advancements in the quality of our characters and environments. We've established our standard with recognizable characters like Mark Hamill, Julian Anderson, and Gary Oldman, and we're now applying this to the rest of the cast and identifying any remaining tech requirements that need to be closed out. The story of Squadron 42 takes you through a variety of diverse locations of varying scales and styles. We shared glimpses of several environments before, and there's still plenty up there for you to discover. One of the main challenges the art team had to face during the development of Squadron 42 is ensuring the visuals are complementary to the narrative of the script. The mood and feeling of space is just as important to us as it is making sure we hit the visual quality that CIG has become known for.
Oh, good, we can't hack it from this side. Graves, we've got a locked door. Can you give us access?
No, I'm afraid that's a negative, Steve. I would have to add you to our system to give you override permissions, and there's a lot involved in that. It won't happen quickly.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
Everything you see during the campaign has been heavily inspired by the classics of 70s and 80s sci-fi, but with a modern twist. Everything you see to feel like before you arrive.
Oh, I love this area. Oh, this is my favorite area.
Crafting interesting flight spaces and their connecting tissue has been one of the more unique challenges we've needed to overcome for Squadron. Developing our VDB tech blends seamlessly between tighter traversal spaces and into wider space vistas and planets has proved incredibly difficult but rewarding, ensuring that Squadron flows seamlessly from one chapter to the next without interruption. Creating a diverse array of locations is essential to us. Our environments need to work from a variety of scales. We need to pay close attention to detail, whether we're working in a dirty engineering vent,
the most beautiful thing
or
I've ever seen
navigating
in my life.
the debris of a dying star, wondering what may be around that next corner, or even who may live there, how would they have survived, and what state of mind may they be in.
I've got chills. This is...
Should put this shit on Steam, to be honest. Just research. Wider
We've worked closely with our social teams in delivering a cohesive social experience when you're taking some downtime from our refined flight and FPS missions, or even missions of the more eerie kind.
I can't wait for jump scares in space.
We'll be introducing new space stations on a massive scale, all brought together and designed to be as tangible as possible. We thought about their function, their age, and tried to ensure there's a progression in artistic style with each station as you progress through the game.
Gosh, no wonder this damn game took so long.
Big Benny!
As you can see today, the teams are working incredibly hard, ramping up the detail and quality to match the breadth of our vision for Squadron 42.
What is that?
Whoa.
Now, I know you're all asking, when can I play it?
What was that?
When we have the launch release date, you'll be the first to know. Now, we're in polishing phase on Squadron 42. You will start to see a lot more things coming to Star Citizen, as well as overall progress on the persistent universe. The polish phase can take some time. We have come this far, and we want to make sure Squadron 42 delivers on the promise of being this generation's Wing Commander. Now, even though there's only a few of us in this video, I'd like to extend a big thank you to all our staff around the globe who've been putting their heart and soul into bringing Squadron 42 to life. And I would like to thank everyone in the community for your patience and your support. To paraphrase Admiral Bishop, when people ask, what did you do in the development of Squadron 42? We can look them in the eye and say, I held the line. I'm proud to stand with you. Thank you for making this game with us.
I can't. It's so good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been definitely a long time coming. Where, as you can see on that video, that's Squadron 42 gameplay. So we are really dialing it and polishing it, and we're really proud of what it is. And it's anyway. I think it's going to be something.
If it releases and it's like that, it will be possibly one of the greatest games ever.
Anyway, 100%. Kind of spend the time to craft something that's that beautiful with as much attention to detail and love without your guys' support. Just like we couldn't be building the universe of Star Citizen without your guys' support. So I am, on my side, incredibly grateful, as is everybody at CIG, for your continued support, because we're building a universe of dreams and stories of dreams, and it's a really wonderful thing to be able to do as a creative. So thank you, everyone here, and everyone watching, and everyone that supports Star Citizen and Squadron 42.
One more thing.
So
one more thing. Come on. What? Come on. Save it. Save us one more thing.
I'd like to call out everyone that's put the show together here. It's been an amazing job. Tyler Whitcomb headed up, but there's a lot of other people. I mean, obviously Jared's been doing his great job emceeing. Leah has been organizing the show, and there's 1,000 other people that are part of our community and marketing side that have been doing it. There's been volunteers that have been helping to do this. The companies that we've had, like Envision, and put the video and stuff all together. So everyone's done an amazing job with the show. So thank you to everyone, and sorry if I didn't call everyone out by name, because there'd be a lot of names I had to call them out. But putting all that together, and thank you to all the devs that worked really hard to put the presentations together for you guys, because I think you can feel that they really love what they do, and they're very passionate about what they do, and they're really excited to get it. With that, I think I would say thank you, everyone. I'm really excited about what we've got upcoming in the future, because a lot of the foundational tech, the system entity streaming, and you saw server meshing earlier yesterday, it enables a lot of the stuff that's going to come to the PU, like the base building and the system hangars. So I'm incredibly excited by 24 and beyond. And anyway, thank you guys for supporting. I will see you in the verse. And thank you so much for coming out to share this with us.
All right. It looks like there's no one more thing, you guys. Sadly. Still, that was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. That was so hype.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you have a vehicle?
All in all, I would say I'm so glad that I came.
100%.
It was absolutely worth it.
Yeah, this is I've been to 6 CitizenCon. This is the best one of all 6. The best one.
Yeah. This is my first in-person one, so
this is the one that you should check out. This is the one. You're good. I bet you next year won't even be this good.
The only thing they could do next year to top this would be actually release Squadron.
Yeah, like don't give a date, just release it.
just say, oh, by the way, pick up your copy of Squadron on the way out. That would be awesome. There's so many people. It's crazy. Oh, jeez.
Well, I reckon y'all are just gonna zoom out of here.
Yeah, we've gotta go. We've gotta head to the airport because I've got to drop off our car and then got a flight to catch. unfortunately. In hindsight, I should have booked a... Yeah, we can get out that way. In hindsight, I probably should have planned to just stay an extra day. That would have made things much more... much easier on myself. But... we're cool with it. How did you enjoy the show? Cool.
The base building was unexpected.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Holy crap. Oh, we're out.
Started to swallow one. We went in, but there wasn't anybody on my left, so it just wrapped around me.
Yeah, they just dropped like the very end on my hand, and I tried to hold it up, and it just went off my hand. I was like, uh-oh. There it goes. Holy moly. That was so high.
Came up, you knew they're gonna talk about something.
I know. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, thanks for driving me around.
Yeah,
No problem.
I'll probably want to stream sometime this week and just talk about CitizenCon. So,
so much to talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one, man. Alrighty. Well, now that that's all over, I'm unfortunately going to have to say goodbye to all you good folks in chat too. So thank you for coming to the stream. Streaming Citizen time and hopefully talk in general. So able to catch whatever.